Eagles. My name is Kate, and I'm here with the Dean of Students, Mr. Borg. Mr.
Hello.
Borg, how are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. Can you describe the role and responsibilities you have as the Dean of Students?
So the role and responsibilities really kind of lines up with being an AP. It's essentially an AP role. So what all the things that the APs do: handle discipline, work with staff, support our kids, do evaluations, all those things.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you do before being the Dean of Heartland? Like, what was your first job, I guess?
Well, I taught for 10 years, and actually I've been a principal for 14 years. So, but I did go back to the classroom last year and taught for another year, and then I got back in admin. So here I am at Heartland High School.
And then what initiatives do you take to, like, improve students' lives?
Well, I wouldn't say there's necessarily initiatives. Like my job is to support our kids and support our staff. You know, let the staff do the good work that they need to do with our kids, right? So, you know, obviously the work I do with kids supports the quality of life for our kids here at school, but it's really what I do for the staff. So I would say it's nothing really in particular. You know, I do things like makeup time, the parking lot, which really isn't improving kids' lives. It's more like an accountability support thing. But obviously if kids are handling their business and doing well, like, we're supporting all aspects of the school, and kids are doing what they need to do to be successful.
And then, how do you work with other departments to give students the best possible experience at Heartland?
Well, I mean, you know, part of it's the instructional side to make sure like kids have, you know, great opportunities here from an instruction side, but it's also to make sure like kids have lots of opportunities, whether it be athletics, drama, dance, like whatever it is that they're into, to make sure we've got great programs and great opportunities for kids, and to make sure that our high school is offering kids a quality experience, which I know we are.
That's good. And then, what advice would you give to students for this school year, the next upcoming school year?
Advice for students. Well, my big thing is two things: work hard and be kind to people. I think if you work hard each day and you're nice to people, you don't have to be the smartest kid, you don't have to be the most talented kid, but if you know how to work hard and know how to treat people, you're going to make it far in this life.
I agree with that.
Cool.
And what made you choose Heartland High School over any other high school?
Well, I wasn't actually looking. I thought I'd finish my career teaching, you know, and the story is I ran into Mr. Fitzgerald, who was an old friend of mine. We used to be principals in different places, so we knew each other. We actually used to live in the same neighborhood. I used to live here in Heartland, and I ran into Mr. Fitzgerald at a football game, and he asked about coming over to Heartland High School possibly, and I said, I think he was joking, and I think he was a little surprised by my answer. And, you know, we got to talking, and I obviously interviewed for the position, and here I am.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And, like, last question, what's your favorite part about working in Heartland?
I love Heartland. I do. This is my 24th year in education, and Heartland feels like home. I lived here. My kids went to school here for a little bit before we moved, but Heartland's always felt like home, and it certainly does, and I could not be happier here. I love it. I could retire in a year, but I think I'll stay a few extra years because I love it so much here at Heartland High School.
That's good.
Yep.
Thank you for your time.
You got it. Thank you.
Eagles.
Bye, guys.
Maybe it's the way she walks.